So I'm sitting out here outside of the bank waiting for my wife. I figured I'd video a little bit and show you what life is really like here in Cuenca, Ecuador. Sitting next to this gentleman here who's selling these bolsas. He's 80 years old. They're $1 a bag, for he's got a little bag. So I bought a bag and gave the bag back. And sitting on a stoop outside next to the bank, and to share with you what life is like on a Friday morning. It's about 9 a.m. And you can see how people just ignore. Of course, I'm dressed up because I'm doing a closing today, and they hear me talking, they probably think I'm crazy. But no one pays attention to this gentleman right here. And this is why it's so important, guys, that you really do what's necessarily in your country to make a living and save for your retirement, because no one's helping this guy right here. There's a little bit of a perfumey odor, not very perfumey, however it's a stench, because it's a cool climate here. It's not so easy to take a bath or shower here because they don't normally have hot water. So it's quite often that people go unbathed for an extensive period of time. It's just normal. But we're right out in front of Banca Pochincha. And look, you are on your own in this world, guys. Not one person gonna look down at us. Watch. Would you imagine if you had to beg here? Let's see if someone looks at me. One thing I'd like to point out is there's not a piece, there's not a cigarette butt, there's not a can, a bottle, there's not a piece of trash on these streets. There's not a garbage can in sight either. So the rule of thumb here is you bring home what you bring out. Just like when in national parks, there's no garbage cans. People bring their garbage with them till they get home. Now, this is Parque Calderon. Watch this dog coming up. Watch these stray dogs. These dogs are so smart. They know how to handle the lights. They don't get hit. They manipulate this city traffic. But right, I mean, there is one piece of pipe right there on the ground, I see. Wow, look at this dog. See? He is just his own man right there, that dog. He's just wandering and surviving amongst.
Let me throw my hands up and saying, yeah, I just ain't gonna work, and fucking walking away. He's just like, well, you want to do that?
So two gringos just passed me. They didn't even look at me. And I'm dressed up, man. I'm dressed up for a closing. So don't come here thinking you're gonna beg or panhandle or get any type of assistance. If you're gonna come here, you must bring your own wealth and resources here. And I'll share with you what it takes to buy property here. And that's what we're doing right now. We're actually getting cash to pay the notary for the contract for our new purchase. Now, I notice he has a watch on, so, you know, he's probably has a very good family. Probably lives nice, he's full, he's got nice shoes, but this is just his hustle, right? Ecuadorians are entrepreneurial. You don't see him begging anybody, watch. No one's begging him, right? But watch, no one's also looking. See this? Nobody's looking. Let's see what happens when the police look. So the police are looking at me right now. They're trying to figure out why. And let me tell you, I'm a big target. I'm a big alert here. Now, I want you to notice the faces of the Ecuadorian people. They're a super proud, stoic people. They don't share their emotions on their faces. See this guy over here on the phone? He's probably checking on me because they just are concerned why a gringo would sit here well dressed next to this guy. But watch their faces. There's never a smile, but there's never a tear. They're stoic. They're proud people. Okay, a little smile there because they're in love. No one will say good morning to me. Now, people will look at me at a distance, but when they walk by, they just continue. So certainly these two ladies are happy. They're mom and daughter walking to get coffee or going to the bank. Ready? Okay.
All right, honey bunch, let's go.
Okay. Ciao, amigo.
One time.